How much money do you need to fly private, drive a modest yacht, and simply enjoy the pleasures of life without working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? How much wealth do you need to amass so that your sole task will be to invest it correctly and live off the interest? Assume you require $2.5 million per year to cover all of your costs. Let's be conservative and assume a 5% yearly interest rate, which means you'll need to acquire $50 million in wealth. The question now is, how many multimillionaires in the United States have net assets of at least $50 million or more? What a pleasant surprise. Quite a few. In the United States, there are 89,510 people having net assets of at least $50 million. This figure represents 50.9% of the world's ultra-high net worth individuals. The United States is home to more than half of the world's ultra-rich people. So, your odds of becoming one are 0.027%, so good luck. The issue is that most individuals select a substandard life and prefer instant pleasure over putting in the effort now and being rewarded far later. Building riches takes a lifetime. The instant success tales you've heard are usually anomalies, or these folks may have taken decades to achieve overnight prosperity. But one thing is certain, most ultra-successful people adhere to a set of rules and values that set them apart and give them an unfair advantage in life. And in this video, we'll take a look at a couple of them. Hello and welcome back to Zephyr, your daily dose of awesome content. Before starting, please make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and also hit on the notification bell to get notified whenever we post new videos. Also, if you're interested in generating some passive income online while staying in your bed, click the first link in the description. Now, let's continue with the video. 1. When requesting assistance, always appeal to people's self-interest rather than their mercy or appreciation. So, how do most people seek assistance? If they need something, they will call their friends, neighbors, or anyone and ask for help directly, only to be disappointed when they are always rebuffed. In fact, the first person you'd probably call for aid is someone you've already helped, since you assume that if you've helped someone, they owe you a favor, but individuals often find ways to ignore that. That is why successful people try to align their interests with the person asking for assistance. When people perceive that they may gain anything by assisting you, their resistance to your requests for assistance will vanish. You must train yourself to think your way inside the other person's thinking, to see their needs and interests at each stage of the journey. 2. Act like a king if you want to be treated like one. If you see someone who is ill-dressed and appears to be broke and homeless, would you come over and tell him, you know what? All you have to do is work hard and smart. You will be wealthy and successful. What are your thoughts on this? You're not going to take him seriously because he appears to be bankrupt. On the other hand, if someone driving a Ferrari and dressed appropriately gives you the same advice, you will be excited and take it seriously. And this is how it always works. You have to look a specific way if you want to be treated a certain way. When you look like a broke college student, don't expect to be pursued by ladies. Don't expect people to buy your goods or service if you appear to be struggling to make ends meet. You want people to conduct business with you, don't you? You want people to believe in you. You want them to collaborate with you. Dress and speak as if you are that affluent, respectable individual. No one is going to dig deep into your pockets. The impression you make with your appearance will affect how people will treat you. 3. Avoid sad or unlucky people. This one may sound a little contentious, but it's crucial. Some people like being the cause of negativity, strife, and disaster. If you chat to them for 15 minutes, they will tell you how bad the world is, how politicians are taking advantage of us, and how billionaires are destroying the earth and increasing wealth disparity. Because his neighbors are illiterate, he is frequently at odds with them. He can't communicate with his parents since they are greedy, egoistic individuals who only care about themselves, so he smokes, drinks, and leads a mediocre existence. What is the purpose of accomplishing anything when the entire world has banded together against you? Pay close attention, stay away from these people. In fact, avoid anyone who is continuously causing you problems, even if they are a friend, girlfriend, or relative. Infection is never to be underestimated. Those unfortunate among us who have been pulled down by circumstances beyond their control deserve all of our assistance and sympathy. Others, on the other hand, are not born into misfortune or sorrow, but bring it upon themselves via their destructive acts. At all costs, avoid them. 4. Learn how to keep others reliant on you. I was talking to a friend a few weeks ago, and he was whining about how his company doesn't care about him. I was taken aback, since why should your corporation treat you like an angel when you are simply an accounting clerk that enters data into Excel? In other words, how tough is it to replace? Every year, hundreds of thousands of students graduate from accounting schools, and all of them can simply replace you because what you do is not difficult to learn. That is why you must become irreplaceable, either by doing something extremely tough or, if you have a regular work, your dedication, discipline, and great communication skills will make you irreplaceable. Make others reliant on you. Getting rid of you may be disastrous, and your boss will not even consider it. There are numerous paths to obtaining such a post. The simplest way to have a unique gift or creative skill that cannot be replaced. 5. Put your life on the line to protect your reputation. People will never know what is going on inside of you. They will only judge you based on your looks, how you look, how you dress, and how you speak and behave. And you have a pretty powerful instrument at your disposal. You can be anyone you want to be on the inside, but the picture that people have of you is entirely in your control. Successful people meticulously build an image of themselves that displays honesty, integrity, responsibility, kindness, and so on, so that when they sell you anything, you trust them immediately. Politicians, in particular, may be the worst people in the world, but they make you believe that they are the best people in the world. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I'll leave that for you to answer. I'll simply offer a few facts. 6. Play on people's fantasies. Reality is frequently harsh and challenging. And people are always looking for a quick way to achieve what they desire. Instead of working hard and being disciplined, just follow my 69-step program. It will make you a millionaire overnight, and many believe it. Let's be honest. That isn't limited to the self-help industry. Grocery shops are overflowing with junk and unhealthy food that has more sugar than you should consume, and as people get more health conscious, companies are coming out and offering us with healthier alternative junk food that simply has a different name and is labeled as healthy. Sugar is known by 56 distinct names, including dextrose, fructose, glucose, dextrin, and many others. And they believe it. Whether you like it or not, it isn't going to change anytime soon. Politicians that propose quick, immediate solutions to difficult situations will always triumph. 7. Make use of absence to get respect. Value is created when there is a scarcity of resources. Remember the Supreme tees? There was nothing unique about these shirts, but since there were so few of them, individuals waited in line for hours and paid hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars for a single t-shirt. That is why gold is so expensive, and diamonds are even more expensive due to scarcity. That goes for everything, including yourself. People will no longer take you seriously if you are always present and talk excessively. If you want people to appreciate your presence, you should depart from time to time. The less you peak, the more unpredictable you become, making it more dangerous to criticize or disrespect you. For example, everything in the world is dependent on the existence and absence of something. A powerful presence attracts strength and attention to you. You shine brighter than those around you. But, at some point, too much presence has the reverse effect. The more you are seen and heard from, the less valuable you become. You develop a habit. People respect you less and less, no matter how hard you try to be different. It's a hide-and-seek game. The 7 rules we've discussed come from Robert Greene's book 48 Laws of Power. Those who have read the book have already realized this. In the end, wealth is power, and power is wealth. The more powerful you become, the more wealthy you will become. However, power is a social game. It is the capacity to understand people and exploit their flaws. At the end of the day, if you've made enough money to meet your basic necessities, you'll want respect, attention, and adoration, and you don't have to spend money to get it if you understand how power works. If you like this video, you'll probably like this special playlist I made just for you, which includes our most popular videos and has the potential to alter your life. And now, give this video the thumbs up it deserves, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and until next time.